World news here. Eye of the hand. The eye. 9:34 p.m. 6/6/2017 Eastern Standard Time. We're just going to go over and do a cap real quick of some of the disturbing ones here. Now this is a 2.34 in Tennessee Greenback 6 hours ago. We had a 5 point... Are you serious? Okay. We had a 5.4 and Chile. Let's just say Chile. I'm not perfect, guys, so bear with me. We had a 4.9 in Iran. We had a Bismarck C, 5.3, 99 minutes ago. We had 67 minutes ago, Russia. So basically, guys, what I'm trying to say is it's awfully low. The earthquakes are low. This is an unusual thing here, very unusual. I'd like to see it stay this way, but I know we're gearing up for a big one. Let's just jump over here real quick. As you see, this is the darkest green that I've seen us go through yet, and that's what carried the meteors to us. Yes, the sun shot meteors at us. Unbelievable, isn't it? Wow. Wow, just unbelievable. Paul Begley. Here we go. Let's hear it.
Are you serious? Are you serious? Asteroid! Asteroid! Asteroids! And this has been happening every day. And now NASA has just put out an asteroid warning. Fragments of asteroids, which could wipe out nations hidden in the meteor showers. Matter of fact, a startling finding means that experts may not be able to spot the massive space rock hidden in the annual meteor showers until it's too late. These fragments of asteroids are floating along with these meteor showers, but they could then be sucked down. They could be pulled into the Earth's atmosphere and actually do a deep impact. Matter of fact, according to a group of researchers, one of the fragments could hit the Earth in the year 2022. Another one has a potential for 2025. Another one, 2032. And one more is on its way in the year 2039. Now, all of these...
Okay, now that we heard that, we have to jump over here. We have to bring you some... Because that was up to date. Now, right here, he's going to tell us what we need to know.
I'll kill you. Everybody, it's Steve Olson with WSO. I just have a kind of a quick report for you. According to Space Weather News for June 6, 2017, daytime meteor shower. This week, the Earth is passing through a stream of dusty debris from no one knows for sure. The encounter is causing a daytime meteor shower as meteorites hit the top of the Earth's atmosphere, traveling at 39 kilometers per second or 87,000 miles per hour. That's a pretty fast asteroid. A meteor radar in Canada is tracking strong activity in the constellation Aries, not far from the sun. The display is mostly invisible to the human eye, but not entirely. It may be possible to see some of these strange meteors during a narrow window of darkness before sunrise, especially on June 7th, when the shower is expected to peak. Check today's edition of spaceweather.com for radar maps and observing tips, and it's at http://spaceweather.com.
Real quick, the sun is spewing this stuff out, supposedly. All right, and it's about to be shown to you here, but because of course, plasma, the hot plasma going out into cold space is going to chunk into rock, and rock will fly into us. Okay, you understand? Now, with these planets that are coming in, it's going to start causing all these problems. I forewarned about this a while back, but let's watch.
70, the previous 15 minutes is 76, previous hour 46, so it's starting to bump up again. This is your new detections. This is in the hour 39. The previous hour was 46, and basically we're just looking at an increase in these strikes or meteor detection. So, just wanted to let you guys know that we are in a meteor shower that no one knows for sure where it's coming from, which means it's coming from the sun. This is from today, the Stereo HI1 satellite. I've never seen anything like this. I'm not like some people that completely discount everything that NASA says. They're showing us something that is really significant to me here, and I want, because it's going to be clear when I show you this next picture. So remember this big dark hole and all this different weirdness going on here. And again, they don't have a clear enough resolution, but it's just a very unusual set of shots from that satellite. Dark picture I'm talking about. So we've got the sun with that weird, almost reverse dark ejecta on the satellite, and then we're getting more and more of these pictures where one part of the sky is completely dark, completely black, and it's happening more and more. This is a new trend, guys. I just want to give you a heads up. The meteor shower, not knowing where it's from, coming from the direction of the sun. 2, we've got a bunch of black spots in the sky starting to develop. So keep an eye open for this stuff, guys. And if you get a picture of it, send it to olson.steven.d@gmail.com. And don't forget to join WSO Live. We're going to be putting more content up this week. We'll be having David Mead, John Moore, Steve Olson, Jim Rivas, Bob Evans. Hopefully we'll be getting a little visit from Bob Fletcher. We're going to try to do a remote broadcast with him, see how that goes. And many more speakers. This thing's turning out to be a huge event. You guys don't want to miss it. It's in Minneapolis on the 25th and 26th of August, or Boise, Idaho on the 4th and 5th of August. I'll be at both sessions, so you get to meet me personally, Steve Olson, and my team. And I am looking forward to seeing you all there. Well, let's get on.
Okay. All right. Let's jump over. MR.
People have lost their
MBB
homes,
333.
lost their jobs, they can't pay their mortgages, from bankers who made it.
June 6th, Tuesday, 9:34 Mountain Time, 2017. 2 things. First, radiation readings from the West Coast of the United States. I'm here at netsea.com. First place I want to show you is Corvallis, Oregon. It's currently at 234. Its record high is 234, average 152.
Oh.
Next place is Reno, Nevada. Record high 302. It's currently at 294, average of 219. That's counts per minute. Bakersfield, California. Record high of 410, currently at 361. Normal or average counts per minute for this area, 222, according to these instruments.
So radiation
also
map.
one more up on the upper East Coast, Concord, New Hampshire. Currently it's at 310, record high of 313, average counts per minute are 245. Every area is unique. There are many variables involved, but those stations are reporting higher levels at the moment. Excuse me. My sinuses are a wreck today. How about yours?
WSO's is too, so is it mine.
Yeah, we're in the middle of a meteor shower, and a strong one at that. Been averaging approximately 100 per hour coming out of Meteor Detection Live View from Northern Europe. It is 4:30 in the afternoon over there, and they are going, actually, they've been averaging around 90 to 100 per hour in broad daylight. Over here at livemeteors.com, same thing. There's a steady clip of these things coming in, and this stretches from DC up into Canada. So a lot of meteors are hitting the Earth right now, and we are having a daytime event, which is pretty cool and kind of unprecedented. There's an article here at spaceweather.com. I'm not even going to read this, guys.
No, I will.
They say that there is a area near the sun that this is originating from.
The Umbra.
They say that this happens every year in June.
Okay, with that being said, here it is. All right, lights over. Well, we're not worried about that part. Slight chance of flares. Today, NOAA forecasters say there is a 10% chance of M-class solar flares from sunspot AR2661, which has an unstable delta-class magnetic field. If AR2661 does explode, the resulting flare would be geo-effective because the sunspot is directly facing our planet. Daytime meteor shower. This week, Earth is passing through a stream of debris from an unknown source. and the encounter is causing a meteor shower in broad daylight. The shooting stars are mostly invisible to the human eye. Astronomers know the shower is underway because the meteors reflect radio waves. According to data from Canada's Meteor Orbit Radar, CMOR, there is a hot spot of active right now in the constellation Aries, not far from the Sun. This happens every year in early June, and the resulting meteor shower typically peaks on June 7th. If you could turn off the sun, would you see more than 60 meteors per hour? I'm pretty sure you would, making it one of the most active showers of the year. No one is sure where asteroid meteors come from, although some astronomers suspect they are debris from sun-grazing asteroids. 1566 Lycaris. Another candidate is Comet 96P. In fact, there is a way to see a few of these meteors. Try looking just before sunrise. The shower's radiant, labeled ARI in the radar map above, rises the east about 45 minutes before the sun. At that time of day, asteroids tend to be Earth grazers, i.e., meteors that skim horizontally through the upper atmosphere from radiance near the horizon. Spectacular Earth grazers are usually slow and bright, streaking far across the sky, a real eye-opener. Okay? I'm just letting you know. I'm letting you know, guys. It won't be long before we start getting hit with some of these things. But let's pop over here. Like I said, this isn't looking good. But if we could just get some, because I'm going to bring you all the compiled puzzle pieces into one video.
Good morning, folks. We've got exoplanet news, an incoming coronal hole and earthquake watch, one article on space radiation and health, and another that might not make a lot of sense. But let's get started over at spaceweathernews.com. We'll be looking at SDO frames of the last 24 hours today instead of the charts because there wouldn't be anything to see there. No solar flares, the solar wind is calm, and so is Earth's magnetic field. The bright central region is the sunspots, and they look to be less dangerous than they did yesterday, as they continue to decay under the Earth-facing quiet effect, and that trailing portion in there, last bastion of flare potential in this grouping today. Turns out, we're just left with plasma filament action, but it is not eruptive. It is mostly confined to the limbs, and in terms of something to keep an eye on, we do have a transequatorial extension of the northern coronal hole, look just behind and extending south of the bright active regions for the darker patch. We're 5 days away from having that stream hit Earth, but the earthquake effect should begin before that. You can see on Gong it is green, indeed the northern opening. We had 2 volcanoes get active in the West Pacific, Sakurajima with a smoke and ash eruption, and another in the Philippines where steam events are dominating there. If anyone remembers Kepler 452b, it burst onto the exoplanet scene news due to being only slightly larger than the Earth and having a nearly identical orbital distance. It is considered one of the best candidates for Earth-like planets discovered to date, but we have a new paper out this morning describing why it will take a very lucky combination of circumstances for that planet to be habitable, with atmospheric pressure working against it the most in this analysis. Up next, turns out the cosmic rays have double the cancer risk that was previously thought to exist, and it's not like they were thinking it was harmless as a baby bunny beforehand. August Dunning gave a great talk on this at OTF 2017. He's already agreed to come back for next year, by the way. It's called A Reason to Go to Mars. You can find it here on YouTube, and it includes a good deal of explaining why the current mainstream folks discussing Mars missions might be fighting a losing battle with our current technology. Last article today is about a super cold nebula, the Boomerang, and this is the one I said might not make sense. They say it is being accelerated so quickly by a stellar collision that it is losing material and cooling down to half a degree Kelvin above absolute zero, which is much colder than ambient space. Okay, furthermore, if absolute zero is where all thermodynamic motion stops, how is this energy-driven, accelerating superfast material cooling down to almost nothing? Seems a data interpretation issue to me. Energy that charges up and blasts out material also makes it colder. Yeah. Folks, remember, on June 15th, just 10 days from now, we'll be giving away 2 free tickets to Observing the Frontier 2018, 3 free hotel nights, and a $200 travel voucher for one lucky member of suspiciousobservers.org. Have to have logged into the website in the last month to enter the drawing. And also remember, prize for QuakeWatch.net jumps up to $400. The threshold magnitude is only 7.0 for this first one, and it also comes with a free ticket to the conference. We've got the wind maps, null school up through the atmosphere, and shots of our star to close. We'll do this all again tomorrow, right here, but right now it's 5:05 a.m. in the new Valley of the Sun. Eyes open, no fear.
Okay, we got it from him. Let's jump back over to...
I'm just going to stop there, because if it did happen every year in June, where was I at last year, the year before? And where is it at on here? These people are meteor experts. This is what they do. And they should know when the meteor showers are. And the scheduled ones for the ones in 2017 are January, April, May, August, October, November, and December. So why would we skip the best meteor shower of the year? Just don't understand that. I'd like to thank Desiree for sending me these screenshots from 6/4/17 a couple of nights ago. This is from Live Meteors, and you can see she picked up something on here that's rather unique. It got really super quiet. It did not go offline. It just got really ultra quiet. Slowly came back on, and the next thing you know, you have this huge, overwhelming echo you see right here. And she sent it to me to look at, and I have to be honest, I've never seen anything like that before on this instrument. It was like the calm right before this storm that we're in right now is basically what it is. Here's a close-up of that big echo signature that she picked up. What else? I wanted to show you guys real quick. Okay, that's some more of, this is when that event happened on the 4th, 10:57. That was the second screenshot that she took. I wanted to show you a large, yeah, there it is. This came in this morning at 6:22. Look at the size of that thing. That put out a very strong echo. So it was a very dense, pretty good size object, whatever it was. But we are in the middle of a daytime meteor shower. She asked me, could something have disturbed the Kuiper belt? And that's why we're seeing this. And that's a very good question. And one that, I could only speculate on. I suppose anything is possible, of course. I know one thing, my sinuses notice it, because they tell you over here at spaceweather.com that the noctilucent cloud phenomenon, a big part of the mechanics of these things, the glowing clouds, the electric blue clouds that you'll see at night sometimes in the upper latitudes, are caused by meteor dust, meteor smoke. Well, if we're in the middle of a meteor storm right now, where's the noctilucent clouds? I never did believe that. I still don't. I just humbly disagree, because we should be loaded with meteor dust right now. And trust me, I can tell. My sinuses feel it. But anyway, guys, just keep an eye on this. I'll post the link in the description box. Actually, the 2 links, and we'll go from there. UV readings here in about an hour and a half, 2 hours.
Now, you know who it is, MRMBB333. Real quick, I believe this is it right here. So we can come down and just take a look at the, would it be down here? No. Here it would be. That's a pretty big aurora. You understand? Pretty freaking huge. The 3 DRAP charts show above atmosphere and ionosphere effect from space weather. Top chart will always show any flare irradiance. Center chart will begin showing effects at radio blackout levels. The bottom chart will only light up during scientific events. Okay? Just so you got a quick little tip. And then this is just our sun. So that concludes this episode of earthquakes, space weather, and meteors. Thank you very much once again. This has been All World News. I have the hand out.